Okay. I played with something last week, I think it was last week, that absolutely didn't work, but I thought I'd talk about it anyway. I teach a course on web dev in the autumn semester, and so now we're moving into summer, and I'm starting to think about what am I going to do differently next year, and I thought what I need is a nice set of notes for this course, because I've never really had like a full set of notes that I can give to students. What I do have is a huge load of videos, right? Because I record all the lectures. Have done for a couple of years now, so I've actually got 2 years worth of me giving this all the lecture material. I thought it wouldn't be cool if I took those videos, pulled all the speech out of them, did speech to text, and then there we go. There's my course notes, right? And then I don't have to do any work. I can just do it all automatically. And Watson from IBM has got a speech to text API that is not completely free, but does give you 1,000 free minutes of conversion every month. So that's a lot, right? That's certainly enough to record all the time that I'm stood up talking at people and converting it into text. So I thought, great, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a crack at it. And there's actually a project on GitHub from a data journalist who did some Watson stuff last year, where he was basically trying to create supercuts of videos, and this is where we may suffer with no sound. So he was just feeding YouTube videos of the presidential debates into Watson, doing speech to text, and then automating, creating supercuts. So you could just pick the words that you want, and then it would automatically create the video, which is brilliant. Oh, now we don't care. You lost. Yeah, there we go. So, simple plan, right? Download all the video of me talking at people, pull out the audio, segment it, send it to Watson, which is this library actually does all that. It will extract the audio from the video, it will break it up into segments of your choosing, about 30 seconds, and then send each 30 seconds off to Watson, because speech to text tends to be basically linear time, right? So if I've got an hour-long lecture to convert, I don't want to wait an hour for it. I might as well just split it up into 30-second segments, send off 10 of them, get them done. And that's what it does. So it runs through, breaks it all up, pulls everything out, sends it off to Watson, transcribes it. So segments the video into WAV files, and then by the time it's finished, what you've got is a whole bunch of JSON, which is the results from Watson. So now all I've got to do is I've got to take all that JSON, stick it back together, extract the text out, just tidy it up a little bit because it's not going to be perfect, right? And there we go, done it, got my notes. Had a quick look at the JSON that comes back. Here's the first result. Watson is pretty confident that I said the word okay, which would be usual because that's how I start every single one of my lectures, by saying, okay, let's get going. So I think this is great, this is fantastic, this is going to work. No. That was the results of the speech to text, and I have no idea what it's talking about. Also, full of hesitations. Now, I was very stupidly tweeting about this at the time. As I was doing it, I was just, here's the results, everybody is not really working. My boss came up to see me afterwards, and he said, I was watching you while you were tweeting all that stuff, and I thought, every single one of those hesitations is where you owe me money. I was like, yeah, fair enough. So that doesn't work. But he did point out that actually there is some form of speech to text inside the video software we use, right? You can go to any one of the videos and do a search, and it pulls out where that's been said, right? So some service in the background is doing speech to text that does work. So I thought, that's fine, that's great. I'll just pull that data out. Can I get access to it? No, I can't. So I am stuck. I'm writing it all by hand. Thank you very much.